Hello and welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse and today I'm painting shoes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So I'm going to get these all prepped up. They are very boring, plain, something I'll probably never buy as they are. But I reckon with a bit of paint, they're going to look fantastic. So I'm going to get them all prepped up and I'll be right back with you. Right, so what I've done is I've stuffed it with a plastic bag and then put masking tape around the edges. This is very similar to when I did my shoes back in January. Although I did this the easy way. Put the masking tape on the top. I did it the other way around last time. And then I got some like book cover, Duracell sealing sticky stuff, you know, the stuff that you like, contact paper, and just put a layer over the sole just to keep that as clean as I can. Who knows how it's going to turn out. We'll see. So what colors are we playing with today? Yummy! Color. Oh, the clouds have just come in. I might have to actually put the lights on as well. Boom! Oh my god, we can now see what colours we're playing with. Yay! Alright, so we have got copper, we have got deep turquoise, although it looks quite blue there. This is quite a green. I don't know how to, that's my hands. We have got phthalo blue, and we have got silver, and I'm going to do 2 cups and I'm going to make them pourable with my tins, but I'd like them to be as malleable as possible, like as even and as, when I pour them, I don't get big lumps. But what I've just realised is I haven't got any silicone in there because I've mixed all of these brand new just now. So I love copper. It's so pretty. And the cool thing about copper paint is it doesn't tarnish. Here in Rotorua, just normal copper tarnishes immediately, basically, with all the sulphur. So let's get some silicone. I use Durex Play Perfect Glide. By the way, guys, all of my paints I mix with Floetrol and water. Now, Floetrol is an acrylic paint and stain conditioner. Now, some of you, if you're in the States, it may say latex paint and stain conditioner. It's the same stuff. Okay. So, and there's a lot of people out there that get globby bits from their Floetrol. It does separate, you do need to shake it, but what shaking it does is gets all the bits that have stuck to the side and gone hard and mixes it in. So what I do is when I crack open the lid, it leaves a ring behind. See, there's that ginky stuff. Leaves a plastic ring behind, and apparently in some countries it doesn't do this. It don't have a little plastic ring behind, and you can use a rubber band instead. But I just take the plastic ring off, put some skin colour pantyhose over the top, then push the ring back down over, and that's just an auto strainer. It's really easy. And I actually buy this stuff in 4-litre bottles, which is just a bit more than a gallon, and decant it off into a smaller, more manageable, pourable bottle. So that bottle has been going for probably good 10 litres of Floetrol. Anyway, back to the silicone. Why do I use this particular one, the black and pink bottle, although it looks multicoloured now? The black and pink bottle is 100% dimethicone, and it's nearly empty. Now I bought this, beginning of the year maybe even end of last year. This is my first bottle of it. You use so little, and it goes a long way. So just gonna stir that through. Don't stir it too much, otherwise you will end up with it just emulsifying into the paint, and you'll get tiny incy wincy little cells. But you do want it to spread throughout. So it's a fine line, baby cakes. Alright, some of these are feeling a bit thick. Now, the thing is, when you're pouring on a 3D object like shoes, you do need some to stay behind at the top. Now, the first colour in is going to be the last colour out. And so just really looking at what colours do I want to be those last colours. I am going to do several layers of the colours, and I'm going to try and get these two as even as possible, but it doesn't mean that they will be, because you know what, trying to get anything even in this world requires judgment. And I'm not choosing to judge my painting. No, it's really hard to pour paint and get even amounts and all that stuff. So I'm just roughly going even, trying to, but if it's not, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. They will then look like pieces of art rather than printed shoes that somebody is throwing off a production line at 500 a second. I would rather have people realize that I'm wearing art on my feet. I've probably got way too much paint. There's actually not a lot of surface area on these shoes. So I'm going to move those out of the way. I'm going to try and, I don't know what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and make as little mess as possible on the shoes and make them as pretty as possible in the end. What I do know that I do want is I want this part to look like it's run this way, if possible. So I'm going to put the shoes up on a pedestal. And I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see this very well. Maybe I need to move. Maybe I need to put you onto my other attachment, my baby trackpad, and do side shots. What do you reckon? Maybe I'll do one from up top and one from side shot. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to start on this side. Oh, this is always fun. Where do I begin? To pour the paint down over all of this shoe, to see what it will do and maybe what it will be. I don't know if this is going to work quite as evenly as I'd quite like it to be, but that's okay. It's a little bit like pouring a mug, in that you keep going round and round and round until you've covered it all. Without the one thing I do know is that my hands are going to be disgusting at the end of this. Okay, let's just move that one over. Okay, so we're getting, the toe is almost there, I think. If I just invite that paint to run the right way, we should be good with that. This side's getting there. Again, it just needs to be invited to go the right way. But this side needs a lot of invitation. Look at this. There it is. But then I haven't done the second pour on this side, have I? The back. Give it some extra flow possibilities. Okay, so I'm going to start from this back again. So I'm just going to pick up some of the paint from off the ground and smear it around, give it somewhere to go. Make sure it comes all the way down. Ah! I'm glad I put stuff on the bottom. And this is where I'm gonna set it down and not pick it up again, because I want to pour some more to have it pouring down there, if there's any left. This tin is just about empty. There's a whole blank patch down the back there. Sorry if I get in your view, but they're not going to be very wearable if they're not covered, and I do intend to wear them. Hey, if they are enough dry, I might even take them to Tokyo with me. But I doubt it. I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. By the time you see this video, I will be in Tokyo, having some fun. Energetic dentistry. What magic can that create? Happy mouth. Your happy mouth. Now, that looks super cool. I'm really, really loving it. Making sure it's making it to the bottom. Okay, I'm going to rinse my hands and then I'm going to torch it, and then we'll move on to the other one. Alright, so this is what we've got. Let me move that shoe out of the way for a start, and then you guys can see what's going on here. Alright, so this is what we've got so far, and I'm hoping that my small torch will work for me, because it's been playing up lately. So I've just filled it up. And let's just take the torch for a spin, checking everything as I go. Don't tip a liquid gas torch upside down. Really bad idea. Well, there's definitely some cells showing up. How intense they will be and how much they will stay once the liquefyingness of the paint and gravity have their way. Come on. Definitely different. Nobody on the planet has a shoe that's the same as this one. Even the other shoe's not going to be the same as this one. Right, so just gonna gather some of these drips. I'm going to have to lift the front of that up, but I will do that after I've poured the next one. Alright, actually, I might move this. I might move it. What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? Suggestions, please. Okay. Alright, shoe number 2, come on down. Remembering the gorgeous flesh coloured pinkiness. Now, what I want to show you I've done different this time is I've put some plastic down on top of my paper so that the paint, as it runs off, eek, this masking tape's not sticking very well. How's it getting any better than this? Because already that the paper had sucked out the moisture out of the paint and it was starting to stick to the bottom. Not a good idea. So let's move you back a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's give this a go. Now, last time we went that way around, which needs to go that way around to try and get a similar coating. Does that make any sense? Going in towards the inside of the shoe rather than if I went around the same way on both of them. Oh, anyway, they're not going to look the same anyway. Who cares? Boop, 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 boop. I'm hoping you guys can see this because I've got the camera around the wrong way and I can't actually see what you're seeing while I'm focused on this. So I'm hoping it's working okay for you. Once again, I'm using my finger to create streams of paint. And once again, I've gone and screwed up one side of it because I haven't done a second pour down this side yet, have I? Okay. So this side looks great. And this side is lacking. So let's get as much of it covered with smeared paint first that I'm picking up off the ground. It's dripped off. No you don't. You just show me that, are you? Okay. Trying desperately not to touch the other side where it looks fabulous. The back's all good. Okay. And now we're going to come back round. Let's see, I do actually have some paint in this other tin. Let's put that in to follow behind and push out. Well, they're definitely different. That's all I can say. They're different from each other, and they're different from anything anybody else in the world has got. How does it get any better than that? They match me. Definitely different. Okay, I'm seeing some pink down here. That's not acceptable. Anywhere else we need to cover up? Awesome. Alright. Just gonna tilt that just a little bit. See if it'll... I've got like a ridge down here, and I just have a feeling that the paint's not very thick at that point in that toe area. I'm hoping just here, you can, like, catches it, you'll see there's a ridge of paint there. Alright, come on. Alright, gonna leave it at that. I think. Yep. Doesn't that look cool? Oh, I love it. Alright, wash my hands and then we're torching. Okay. Where's the torch gone? There it is. So what does the torch do? Some of you are saying that are new to acrylic pouring. This is warming the paint, which allows any air bubbles that are trapped in there to pop, but it also invites that silicone that I put in the paint to rise up to the top, pushing aside the layers of other colours that are there. Come on. And making a cell structure. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick view of these as they are now. And then I'm going to leave them to dry, and then you get to see them when they're finished. Look at that. Funky. Now let's go over to the other one. So as I said, they're so completely different to each other. Brighten that up a little bit for you. I think I like the second one best. What do you reckon? Although that side's pretty cool. That's the internal side, the only problem is. Alright, so I will leave them to dry and I'll come back in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Wow. Alright, let's unbox it. So underneath, we're just going to grab hold of a little bit of and pull it off, leaving a beautiful, clean, yummy looking sole. And how does it get any better than that? Thank you, Duracell. Contact paper, whatever you want to call it. Now you might want to go around and clean it up. Some of you might have even want to tape the little bottom bit too, so you're only actually painting the leather, synthetic leather, whatever it is. But our masking tape seems to have done a good job as well, pretty much. Awesome! So there you go, that's the outside. Let's see if I can get decent lighting for you. That's the outside edge, coming around to the toe, and the inside. They're definitely different. Nobody on the planet has a pair of shoes like me. See, look, even I don't have a pair of shoes like me. They're not a pair. Oh, how does it get any better than that? They are funky. I actually like the inside sides of them best. What's right about that, I'm not getting. I just have to sit with my legs crossed so everybody sees the insides. Oh my god, they're so cool. Guess what? I'm going to take these to Japan. Yay! Oh, how does it get any better than that? Alright. I have got my jeans on. Maybe I'll give it a go. I will give it a go. I will see if I can get these on and take a photo of me wearing them. So I'm not going to end the video yet. Yes, I am. I'm going to end the video here, guys. And you may be seeing an overlay of a picture of me wearing them. So, they're so cool. How does it get any better than that? So there you go. These hopefully will have enough given them to walk and not crack massively. But hey, you know, these shoes cost me $10. The paint, I don't know, maybe $2. So $12 for a pair of funky shoes. even if I only get 1 or 2 wears out of them, it's fun. I like them. They're cool. Because you know what? These aren't the first pair of shoes that I've painted. Those of you that have followed my channel since January may remember me painting these. Now, I've worn them a lot. I wore them a lot as good shoes until they started to disintegrate. Look, the paint itself is still in really good condition. It's held together really nicely. It's had added bits since I've been wearing them for painting them. But it's actually the material has given away at the seams rather than like where my foot bends the shoe. It's still actually fine. So I'm looking, excuse me, I've been wearing them outside. That's why they're dirty. But they are falling apart before the paint is giving way. So there you go, guys. I look forward to giving you an update on my new shoes. Who knows, I might do another pair in the coming weeks of everyday type shoes, because I don't wear high heels to paint in. Do you? Anyway, I adore you, and I will see you really, really soon in another video if you've subscribed. And hey, if you like having fun with paint, pouring paint, come join us on Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook group. This month's challenge is in, through, or for the bathroom. I don't think these fit, but I suppose I could wear them in the bathroom. Maybe to go to the toilet or something. Anyway, how much fun can you have? Come join us on Acrylic Pouring for Fun, and I will see you again super, super soon. Bye-bye.